Yo, what's up, YouTube? I cannot tell if you can see me or not. You're gonna watch this video called 6 Most Disturbing Forest Findings Caught on Camera. Because I'm bored.
Discover online privacy protection.
You gotta hold the camera like that. The phone. Spooky.
This first finding was made by hiker James Rankin in early October of 2016. James had been hiking in Berkeley-Jackson County Park when he came across an old campsite. But disturbingly, all around the campsite were multiple different missing person posters taped onto trees. The posters themselves were completely real, featuring real missing people across different U.S. states. Upon his discovery, James would quickly start recording.
Okay, we're deep in the woods.
Hold on.
Sort of, we're like on the border. There's a side of the woods where there's people's houses.
I got sort of an idea.
I came to the trail, that led to the trail, that led to the trail.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
So it looked like a fire pit. Oh no, we're still in the woods, right?
Yeah, obviously.
You see the trees? The white. Okay. I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife.
Dude, my plan did work at first, but it's not working no more.
What the is going on in here?
Okay, that's good.
This is Utah, Florida. They're all different. They're all different. Every single one.
Yeah, perfect.
This one's from Georgia. And look at it. Like, look where the we are. Who the does something like this?
Maybe you found some fucking serial killers, like,
12, Noblesville, Indiana. Right? Look at the water damage.
like,
This has been hanging up for a while.
his trophy room area? I don't fucking know.
I just,
God damn.
And over here in the middle of the fire pit, that's a shovel.
James
Okay.
would ultimately report the finding to the police. Though, upon further investigation, police would write it off as someone's Halloween decorations. James, however, was not satisfied with this investigation.
So he went
His
back.
discovery took place on October 3rd, and according to James, the posters themselves did not look like they were set up recently. Later that same year, James would return to the campsite, but this time be stopped by multiple no trespassing signs.
Okay, first of all, I am not violating any of these no trespassing signs. I'm simply not.
Take one of them bitches down off camera.
And get it on
They'll
tape
never know.
and leave.
Wipe your prints.
From here, we can see
I'm joking.
down there, that's the clearing. So, anyway.
Oh, that is kind of how I took my no trespassing
They
sign.
printed out their own
Took it out the woods.
signs. Homemade. I'm assuming these are all legally binding. I have no way of knowing, so I'm not taking any chances. You can see.
Yeah, because you don't want to get yourself shot.
With ordinary masking tape. These aren't even laminated. This is posted, private property, no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted.
Yo, that's not a real no trespassing sign, I don't think. I ain't never seen a paper one. It's always the fucking aluminum ones.
Marked the end of the whole situation. Back in 2013, a man named Phil Poling would upload this video to his YouTube channel. The video features Phil out late at night in his neighborhood, located in Mission, Oregon. Phil claimed to have heard strange noises echoing around outside his neighborhood only a few minutes prior, which is why he was outside in the first place.
I hope y'all can hear this.
Once he reached a nearby forest that was only around 200 feet from his house, he would again hear the noises. And this is where he started recording.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house, and you hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird.
Fucking animal. I need a light on for a second so I can find some shit.
I mean, that almost sounds like laughter.
Sound like some fucking
It's actually
insane
coming
asylum
closer since
person.
it started.
Like y'all got an
It's
insane
probably
asylum and one of them motherfuckers broke out.
200 feet, 300 feet from me right now.
But what
The
does a
recording
padded
noises
room
continued
really
for a
do
while
for a fucking
until
crazy
the sounds of
person?
gunshots can be heard echoing from the forest.
Like, I'm assuming padded room, all white walls. Motherfucker go crazy in there anyway. Put the motherfucking crazy person in there.
Multiple people in the community itself had claimed to have been hearing similar noises for the last 2 months or so leading up to the recording. But just what exactly was making the noises is still unclear. This video features the GoPro footage of 2 dirt bikers riding on a remote path in the forest.
Noise.
Throughout the video, the bikers can be seen going at extreme speeds. But doing this would quickly prove to become almost deadly. As the bikers continued on the path, they were unexpectedly met with a steel cable strung across 2 trees at perfect neck level for oncoming bikers. At a fast
Oh,
enough speed,
shit.
this trap could no doubt take the lives of anyone riding through that didn't see it. Fortunately, however, the biker in the front did see it and was able to react quick enough to avoid it.
But the one in the back didn't react and got his head cut off. Or not. I know he okay. He okay. He alive. That reminds me of that one episode of like NCIS or Criminal Minds. Like the like fucking horse race. Or whatever the fuck that was.
The
CSI,
bikers
I
would
don't
actually
fucking
debate
remember.
whether or not to stay and wait for the person who set up the trap to come back. But they would end up deciding against this. It's still unknown who's responsible.
Take the cable, you might fucking take it to cops, get some fingerprints. If there is any.
Mark Andre was a man who devoted his career to exploring the vast woods of Northern California. He worked as his town's environmental service director, so it was quite literally his job to spend time in the woods. In February of 2018, he had been tasked with marking trees, and while he was doing so deep in the woods,
He got
he would
lost.
come across some makeshift cabin, which, considering the extreme remoteness of the area he was in, made the discovery highly abnormal. Mark would of course get a closer look at the structure. The thing was only around 8 by 12 feet wide and 15 feet tall. There was a lock on the shack's only entrance, and from the outside there was no real evidence anyone was there. Still, disturbed by the finding, Mark would head back to get professional assistance. The next few days would consist of multiple attempts to contact the owner of the shack.
Oh
All of them
no.
ultimately failing.
Not low power mode.
So, finally,
No,
upon
my
revisiting
phone
the
gonna die
structure,
soon
the
anyway.
men would break open the lock to the front door. They would find a space that was clearly being lived in, or at the very least had been lived in recently. The shack had its own furniture, a pot-bellied stove, a small library, and even a typewriter. Jars and cans of food filled the shelves. However, in spite of all this, the search resulted in no further identification of the actual owner. Because the shack was illegally constructed, the men ultimately had no other choice but to leave an eviction notice on the front door before leaving. A few days later, the authorities returned to see out the contract, but there was nothing there. The makeshift cabin was completely gone. Whoever the
Nice.
owner was had deconstructed it, with literally the only thing left behind being an international squatter symbol made from charcoal. Many theorized the owner was wanted by authorities, and was therefore living completely alone in the forest, evading any contact with other people. But whether or not this is even close to true is still up for debate. To this day, the real owner of the shack is still unidentified.
Cool.
Talkies!
Or maybe that was just his little home area that he felt like living in the middle of the woods and he didn't want people to bother him because he's like, don't like fucking people and people get on his fucking nerves and shit.
You gotta see him freshly slice your sub right in front of you. Look at that turkey. Look at that.
Yeah,
This video
cool.
was captured on an early morning in the middle of December.
Okay, we got a couple minutes left. We got like a
Features some
couple
disturbing
minutes.
noise echoing throughout the forest.
Oh shit, need
It's
to put
not
you
clear
back
what
the
the
way
noise
you
is.
were.
Many frequent
Yeah,
hunters
that's
will
right
report
there,
to have
right
never heard
there.
anything even remotely similar.
What the fuck? Some kind of animal thing, creature screeching in the background. I hope y'all can hear that shit. Like, what the fuck?
One comment suggested the noise could have been a wolf that was either trapped or left behind by its pack. It's also possible it was another animal, such as an elk or possibly a bull moose. Although none of these theories have been confirmed.
Man, it sound like a fucking normal animal.
YouTube user Rainy Schuler would upload this video to YouTube in 2013.
But yeah, I don't know what they
The
actually sound
video's
like.
footage is from multiple security cameras Rainy would set up around his house, which was in an isolated area of the Rocky Mountains. The whole idea behind the cameras was to capture the footage of the different wildlife around his property to then upload to YouTube. But on September 13, cameras around his house would catch something completely out of the ordinary. You can see as a woman walks out from the complete darkness of the woods.
She looked drunk. Maybe not. She's standing still now. What the fuck? She know that camera's watching her. That camera's straight at looking at her. She know it. And she moving. She stopped again. Oh shit. Huh? Oh shit. She on a mission. What the fuck was that white thing across the bottom of the screen?
Some believe the woman was lost, or that her car had broken down nearby. But that doesn't explain her general careless mannerism as she aimlessly walks around the property.
Cause she's
A while
fucking
later, the woman
drunk.
could be seen walking right back into the forest. After that night, the house owner would never see this woman again.
Oh, thank you for being last video. We can like go back.